a lot of cities in Canada would have loved to have a NCC because of the federal investment and because of the fact that the NCC has a lot of how can I say, power to develop the potential of the region. But clearly, it was important as soon as I was appointed, then I got to know that I was in charge of the National Capital Commission, that we had to go and really look into the governance aspect of the NCC. But what I asked them to look into, and they will be doing so next Monday at their board on February 29th, is to add the two mayors, so Gatineau and Ottawa mayors, as ex officio non-voting members on their board. And also, I've asked them that there's also other smaller municipalities, 11 of them, and that the mayors of these smaller municipalities, every time that there's a subject pertaining to their territory, that they be called to sit on that, on these subjects, on these issues, of course, as non-voting members, but also, and I also said to them in my letter that I would be making sure that the next appointments to the NCC would include a person from the Indigenous community. And I've had some conversation with Jim Watson, and also I've had some conversation with Maxime Penneau-Jobin. They've been asking this for some time, and I really think it's the right approach. For example, the Lebreton flats. For me, it's important that there's a right process. And we've looked into the criteria to make sure that the process is, that everything is taken into account, and that ultimately there's the right decision making. I think what really helps is we have two strong proposals, but I think the NCC has heard the call that our government gave them to ensure that there would be proper public consultations. They've been acting in very good faith, and also I'm very glad of all the media attention that was given to the project. I won't go into the details of proposals. For me, the most important is really that the NCC is doing its job, and that at the end people will say, well, this was done in a fair way. There was no political intervention. This is, we believe this is just the right project for the region, and it's for the greater good of the region.